Hi, I'm Valerie Costa, editor and author coach with the Get Published Now coaching program. Today, where I'm speaking with Dr. Lynn, who has written the amazing book, How to Master Your Karma, a practical guide to living a prosperous life. Welcome, Dr. Lynn.
Well, thank you for inviting me here. I'm excited.
I am excited too. I have to say, I have read and edited more books than I could count, probably as many as there are stars in the sky. And this was genuinely one of my favorites that I have ever edited and even that I have ever read. It taught me so much about what karma really is. So I wanted to ask you, first of all, what inspired you to write this amazing book?
Well, I was at a point in my life many, many years ago, and things just kept happening over and over again. And I just couldn't seem to get out of this spin that I was in. And so one thing led to another, and I opened one book after another, and then I found karma, and it resonated with me. And I realized, I think I'm on to something. And that's what got me started down the road.
Well, and what a road it was. So when you say karma, I know that most people have just a really general idea. What goes around comes around. That's about the extent of their knowledge to karma. But in reading this book, I learned that karma is so much more. Do you want to just kind of give a little bit of an overview about what karma is?
Right. That's the question I always get asked. What is karma? And most people think of the pop culture, good karma, bad karma. But that predisposes judgment. And karma, which is a philosophy of yoga, removes judgment. It's not about being good or being bad. It's simply if you do something, it creates something. So it's action, it's movement. That's really what karma means. If I step into a room and I come in with a bad attitude and I'm really angry and people, treat me that way, that's my karma. It's not it's good or bad. It's just I'm going to get the results of my action, cause and effect.
So every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So
Correct.
you could also take it to like that scientific physics level too, which is interesting how everything kind of works together that way. So what, when people are reading this, what is one big takeaway? I know that there are several, but what do you hope is the main takeaway for every reader for this book?
Awareness, because that's where it
Mm.
all begins. Once you are aware of patterns, aware of things, then you have this great opportunity to change, to adjust, to move. And so, that to me, if I can open up that sense of awareness as to what karma really is and what a wonderful philosophy and tool it is for improving your life, then I've done my job.
Yes, and you really have. So let's go practical. What is one like action that people can take to master their karma? I know there are so many in the book and you lay them out so beautifully, but let's just give them a little appetizer. What is one thing that people can do?
Be kind. Kindness
Mm.
is, when you reach out, and even if you're about your daily life, and let's say someone is struggling with something and it's a stranger, and you stop to be kind for a moment to help them, two things happen. One, that person is probably going to return in kindness a smile and a thank you, but you are going to get internally rewarded for doing something. Kindness, when we're kind, we feel it inside. And so that's what we become. We become the energy we put out. So I would say kindness is number one.
Be kind. You know what? And that should be everybody's philosophy, whether they're thinking about karma or not. What a wonderful takeaway message. So before I let you go back into your exercising your amazing karma, is there anything else you would like readers to know or potential readers to know about this book or you or anything?
Yeah, it's a practical guide. It's not some deep philosophy. And I think that's the wonderful thing that I found and that helped guide me and my hundreds and hundreds of students who I have taught this to, who have been able to take things out of here and practically apply it to their life. And that's what karma is. And that's what I hope that people get out of the book.
Yes, it certainly is. It's not some esoteric tome.
No,
It is an easily read, accessible how-to guide on how to master your karma. It is clearly laid out, very well written. It truly was a pleasure to read, and I can't wait to read it again, honestly.
thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Lynn, for bringing this into the world and for sharing your message with all of us. And I wish you nothing but good, positive karma in all of your days ahead.
Thank you. Same to you.
And you can pick up your copy of Dr. Lynn's How to Master Your Karma, a practical guide to living a prosperous life on Amazon.